A tower inclined 10 degrees with respect to the vertical is held by a cable from a point P to 15 meters from the base of the tower. If the angle of elevation of the cable is 25 degrees, calculate the length of the cable and the height of the tower. If there is an angle of 90 degrees and an angle of 10 degrees with the vertical, it can also be said that the angle of the ground with respect to the tower is equal to 100 degrees. When transcribing the triangle that is formed between the tower, the ground, and the cable that stops it, it is as follows. We know the angle A, we know the angle B, we do not know the angle C, and we know the length of the ground, which is 15 meters. We are going to find the angle C. Remembering that the sum of the internal angles of a triangle is 180, it means that if we subtract 25 from 180 and we subtract 100, it will give us the value of the angle C. Remembering the law of sines, you can find the length of side A and the length of side B, which correspond to the height of the tower and also to the length of the cable that stops it. We can take the part that interests us the most to find some of the lengths. In this case, we are going to take the sine of A divided by the length A is equal to the sine of C divided by the length C. Substituting the values known in the equation, it is as follows. Clearing the unknown A, we find the value that corresponds to the height of the tower. The sine of 25 divided by the sine of 55 divided by 15 is equal to the length of A, which when entering it in our calculator gives the result 7.74. We have not yet placed it as an answer, but we can now proceed to find the length of the cable A. We are going to use the part of the formula that interests us. If we place that the sine of the angle B divided by the length of side B is equal to the sine of the angle C divided by the length of side A. Of side C, we will find the value of B, replacing the values known in the equation. It is as follows. The sine of 100 degrees divided by the side B, it will be equal to sine of 55 divided by 15, using the reciprocals to clear. We can also say that B divided by the sine of 100 is equal to 15 divided by the sine of 55. The sine of 100 can go to multiply to the right side because it is dividing in its original side. It can also be written as follows. Since the sine of 100 has as denominator to the number 1, the one above is multiplied by the one above and the one below by the one below, leaving the expression as 15 times sine of 100 divided by sine of 55. When solving that operation, the answer is 18.03. It only remains to write the answer of the problem. The length of the cable that we know is 18.03 meters, and the height of the tower that is 7.74 meters, thus solving the questions of the statement.